If you see Britz on your clinic stock list, you leave it alone. I'm serious. Don't touch it. Because I want it all. This is the second time in as many weeks I've opened up a bag of medical flour and been like, oh shit. And not in a bad way. We're talking 28% fire from Dank of England. A proper Skittles and lemon tree cross. This one could be a problem. In the best possible way. If you're new to the channel, welcome. But if you're not new to the channel, welcome back, my dudes and lady dudes.
What's up? What's up?
My name's Smokie and I cover all things medical cannabis here in the UK. Today we're taking a look at a brand new drop on the UK medical market. Britz by Doe Medical. Let's get into it. Now, for those that don't know, Doe stands for Dank of England. A name with serious weight behind it in the UK legacy market. Started by the legend himself, Black the Ripper, rest in peace King, and now carried forward by his longtime business partner, Screech. Dank of England has been a cultural staple for years in the UK. And now they've entered the medical market with not one, but two new flowers. Britz and a Jack Herer cross. Today we're focusing on Britz. And no, before you ask, this isn't a Brit Scotty cross. It's a completely different flower, completely different vibe. This one's an indica dominant hybrid, 28%, and bred from possibly two of my all-time favourite strains, Skittles and Lemon Tree. And the price? £8.50. Let me say that again for the ones in the cheap seats at the back. £8.50 a gram. That is going to please a lot of people. It's cultivated over in Canada and packaged right here in the UK by our old friends Zeal. Now, I'm not being funny, but they must be packing at least 50% of the meds in the UK at the moment. Like, everyone's got a Zeal bag. And Zeal, listen, the offer still stands. If you need someone for quality control, I will happily volunteer. Just let me in with a camera one day so I can show these lot what's up. Okay, so where do I begin with this one? When I first cracked the bag open, I was like, oh shit. And not like, oh shit, what's that? More like, oh shit, finally, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been waiting for medical flour to smell like. Now, don't get me twisted. It's not quite Cali levels of terpenes. But compared to the average flour we're seeing on the UK medical market right now, this one is comfortably sat at the big boys table. It's not screaming pure Skittles, and it's not shouting Lemon Tree either. But it's very clearly a perfect 50-50 blend in my eyes. Smooth, citrusy, with like a little candy funk on the back end. Proper well balanced. I have said this before, but I'm going to say it again with my chest.
I dare ya!
If you're into Skittles terps, there is a very strong chance, like me, you're going to love this one. Once you've got past the smell and you're staring at this like a crackhead stares at his dealer, the next step is to actually see what you're dealing with. And again, zero complaints. These nugs are clean, light, proper structure. That classic Skittles softness to the touch, you know what I mean. If you want to see what I'm talking about visually, then check the video description. There's a link there for a YouTube short which I filmed the other day which shows you the flower. As much as I'd love to show you the flower here, YouTube doesn't share that same love. Age restriction is brutal, and if that kicks in, half of you lot won't even see this. But shorts, they take a couple of minutes to film. I don't mind getting shadow banned for them. Now, let's talk effects. 28% on paper, so that would normally mean I'd be halfway to Mars after a couple of pulls. But this one, a bit different. I've actually found it to be an amazing daytime option for me. I've been choosing this over everything else I've had for the last few days, and I'm not being funny, but it's probably one of the most productive few days I've had in a long time. It's not a couch locker, it doesn't flatten you, but what it does do for me is hits me nicely behind the eyes. It keeps me in that focus, floaty sweet spot. You definitely feel it, no doubt, but you're still getting things done. If anything, it makes doing them things more enjoyable. As for flavour, again, bang on. Again, not overpowering either way. Just a lovely combination of both of the parent strains. The lemon tree freshness paired with that sweet, creamy Skittles undertone. It's like a high-end mocktail for your taste buds. If you're expecting legacy levels of Doe heat, then this one might leave you wanting a little bit. But for medical, ticks all the boxes for me. If you've been stuck with some of the dead flowers we've had on the market recently, this one is going to make you question your whole time as a medical patient. Look, I know I'm gassing this one up, but that is because I absolutely love it. I've been waiting a long time for a proper Skittles to hit the medical market, and now it's finally here. Would I order it again? 100% without question. This is going to be one of the only flowers that I would happily get month in, month out. And with that being said, I just hope it stays in stock. It's not quite taken my number one spot, but this is sitting very, very comfortably in second place for me. It might be time for me to do an updated top 5 soon, because this new wave of flower that's hitting the medical market, fucking hell. I said it on Twitter the other day, if you tried medical like a year or so ago and you were like, it's fucking trash, give it a go again now. Some of these new drops are serious, and there's lots more big names getting involved. What a time to be a patient.
What a time to be alive.
If you enjoyed this review, give it a like and give it a share. And if you want to see more flower reviews, medical news, and myth-busting content, hit that subscribe button. We're coming up to a full year of doing this now, and trust me, things are only going to get better. I also want to say a massive shout out to the new 2,000 plus subscribers I've had in the last week. Absolute madness. That video that went viral, it's now sitting at 115,000 views. You lot are different gravy. I also think your boy might be picking up a little traction in the US of A. We're now past 5,500 subscribers, which puts me up there with the big dogs in the UK medical scene. You lot are amazing, and I genuinely love each and every one of you. Obviously some more than others, but I'm not going to name names. So as Bob Marley once famously said, herb is the healing of the nation. And he also probably said, look after yourselves and each other. And as I always like to say, peace out, Cub Scouts. Keep it real. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta.